All right, man. Wrestling fans, what's going on, man? It's Black House Booking here with a brand new video, and I got the family in the building. I got the wise men, my brothers. I got Dave and Sam. We're wrestling with things, y'all. Say what's up to the people.
Hey, yo, what's good? You're in for another treat when Black Couch Booking and WWT come together. Man, excited to be here, man.
Man, what they said, man. Sam in the building. You know I'm here to stir it up, f it up. It's about to get ugly.
All right, y'all. So y'all already heard that, man. We had some good uploads, and I'm happy I get to collab, with the family. So today, I don't know if WWE gonna let me get away with saying what I'm about to say. Well, not WWE, shit, maybe WWE. If YouTube gonna let me say this, but I feel like WWE is pissing off their casual fans, their long term fans, their diehard fans, but they pissing them off in the wrong way. You see, the wrestling world is the only world where you could piss somebody off and it still, reap some benefits. In sports, if you do the wrong thing, you could lose a lot of sports fans and stuff like that. Even if you try to make somebody the villain in sports, it could backfire. But in wrestling, you can piss people off and it'll make them want to watch it more. But I feel like they haven't been doing a good job of that. And I think specifically, they aren't using their heels correctly, which we got a very good surprise for y'all on the second half of this video. But they aren't using their heels correctly to the point where they can actually get legit heat. And then, we'll talk about, what they're actually doing to get themselves heat, which, the company isn't supposed to do. So what do y'all think about that concept? You know what I'm saying? Sam, let start us off. And, what do you think about the concept of WWE not utilizing, heat in the correct way? And then the company shenanigans is actually hurting them more.
Yeah. I think me and Dave actually last time we seen each other, we actually were just talking about something similar to what you just laid out, right? And the example we were using was Logan Paul. I'm glad you had that picture right there up there because regardless of what people say about Logan Paul, the man is heat, right? He was already not liked before he even thought about wrestling. When he was potting, doing the whole boxing thing, people were calling him a mockery, saying he's a joke, saying he's killing the sport. So that was already heat in itself. Then he jumps over to wrestling and doubles down on that because now people don't think he's a real wrestler. And they're giving him a bunch of slack and a bunch of bullshit for that. So obviously that is real heat. WWE should use that. They should honestly put the belt on the dude tomorrow, literally. Because if you do that, now the guy that's getting all these freaking criticisms, you're just basically throwing it all in the fan's face, and he can do a good job of doubling down on that.
I agree with you, Dave. What
I
you think
agree with
before I
that.
get into it?
Yeah, that was really well said, Sammy. It's funny because we did just kind of touch on that in our last video or so. The, I just really think I have nothing more to add to that, but I got to piggyback off Sammy and say that I do think they're kind of leaving money on the table with how they're booking Logan Paul so far. It hasn't been bad booking, but I think if they had put a championship on him by now, um, I do think that would move the needle viewership wise. I do think having a champion that's so hated, his fans and his YouTube supporters would watch because they want to see him win, and his haters will want to watch to see him lose. So that's pro wrestling 101. I think they're kind of playing it too safe and hesitant with him. But I'm just gonna go a little bit broader and like it's weird because WWE I would argue has more better caliber heels than top faces, but I feel like in general they make their heels sometimes too beatable. Like Drew McIntyre, for example. How you could only make him spin his wheels, have trilogies with CM Punk, have grudge matches here and there. He as another guy who can be drawing money as a world champion, bro, as a sinister Scottish warrior that finally gets his first run because he didn't have a run in front of an audience, you know. So there's a lot of money there. Honestly, an upset to Cody Rhodes might not be a bad thing, even though I doubt that they'll do it. Um, and that's another heel to me that I think that they've been a little bit too hesitant to pull the trigger, and they haven't protected him to the level that he's really earned. And and to a lesser extent, and I don't think this guy's buried or anything. And to a lesser extent, Gunther. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna beat up on Jey Uso, but does it make sense of a guy like Gunther, very still successful and everything, but a heel like Gunther, his losses shouldn't come from underdogs like Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. It should come from guys like Brock Lesnar or John Cena or guys that kind of match up. I'm not gonna discriminate against size, but I just think presentation wise, they make heels a little bit too beatable against the wrong people lately.
I think that's a good point. I'll take it even in a whole different direction. I think that not only do they make heels too beatable, they have the MCU effect. They make the heels the damn comic relief.
Yeah,
Think
yeah.
about it. Solo, Judgment Day, New Day,
Hmm.
Grayson Wall. I'm like
Hmm.
Chelsea Green. I'm like every hill doing stand up comedy in they promos. Like literally every hill. I'm like, yo, this shit is absolutely crazy. What you was gonna say, Sam?
I will give them credit on what they did with Dominic, right? I think they
Hmm.
did get that right, making him like the pretty much the dude trying to be like his dad, and everybody knew they wasn't gonna be with that. They
Hmm.
pretty much did the same thing they did with the Die Rocky Die, right? When he was trying to be happy go lucky, and he switched that all around on his dad and been clicking ever since. So I will give them credit on Dominic.
Dominic is having a good IC title run. I'll say that so far.
And I can't some people are mad that he's a heel, he's getting the cheers and stuff, but I don't put that on him or the company because he's just getting over just because his heel work was so good in the beginning that
Hmm.
people have finally come around and like they want to acknowledge it. It's not like he's one of these heels that they just make a heel and you're gonna cheer for him regardless because like Seth Rollins, no matter what you do, it's kind of like he could do the best heel work ever. They're not going to boo Seth Rollins. Not really. You know, they still going to sing the song and all this. But Dominic, the turn on Rey Mysterio, turn on Rhea Ripley, all like everything
Hmm.
he's done, he's warranted getting cheers every now and then. So when he does have a face turn, it'll be legitimate. Like if Seth were to turn face in the next couple of months, it's just they just doing it just to change the character. So I don't
Yeah.
blame WWE for him getting cheered as a heel, but the rest of these heels that get cheered for is because the baby faces are so bad and vanilla in comparison that they would rather cheer for the heels because the baby faces are like either extremely goofy or Truth, Otis, all these motherfuckers, or they just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or they get booed like Cody Rhodes for some whatever reason. I don't know why, but
Yeah,
you know.
facts, facts. And not to beat a dead horse, but to kind of go back to my sometimes they make their heels too beatable and sometimes against the wrong person. The I think so, this is an example against the right person, like Clash in Paris, right? Um, I knew Roman Reigns was gonna beat Bronson Reed. I think we all knew that, but Bronson Reed is a 330 pounder that is light on his feet like Bam Bam Bigelow and actually could work in the ring. It should have took like 4 spears. And a lot more than that. Now, granted, it did take a Samoan drop off the top rope and then a spear.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that looked great. I thought the match overachieved. It was a good match, but if this guy's a rising heel, you gotta protect him, and it gotta take more than that to lay him out if you're gonna do it
I
right,
agree.
in my opinion.
Should have won.
Yeah, honestly, I made a he needed the win more. Like I would have had him tsunami Roman Reigns until Roman Reigns couldn't stand up and he knocked him out. That's you protect Roman easily, but I knew Roman was gonna win. He
I
ain't gonna
agree.
lose on his way to Seth.
They wrote him off anyway. I'm like, bro, we
You're right.
writing him
You're
off
right, though.
anyway. Like,
They
what
wrote
the
him off
fuck?
anyway. Bronson
But you
would have
know,
won that.
but you know
It would have been believable.
you know they always write him off like that just to make the people miss him, and just so he can get that pop.
But I mean, but that man, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, they really pissing off the fans in the wrong way, because believe it or not, people actually want Bronson Reed to get more out of this faction, because
He's good.
Braun Breaker's getting the most out of this faction. I don't care what nobody say. Him, if you told me like in a couple of months he win the world championship, I'm like, all right, yeah, I can
Nah,
see it.
sharing the ring with Roman Reigns the way he did was pretty fire, though. Even though he lost, I'll say that. But they could do more. They could definitely do more.
Shit, the nigga always losing.
That's what I
Yeah. But he's losing to high caliber though. But he do be losing.
that don't work. What they should be doing is making these matches finish unclean. In unclean type
and
fashion.
let them win that shit. That's what, bro. Even when people interfere for the heels, the motherfuckers still lose. Like the Judgment Day, at one point in time, everybody interfered every week, and they still lost every match. I'm like, oh my gosh, like WWE is pissing people off with this nonsense, and they especially pissing people off because we're gonna start end of this month the PLE ESPN $30. It starts now. They ended the Peacock era with Clash in Paris with no surprises, no shock returns. So that was the last one. And I think this is gonna be the villain era. Supposedly, WWE themselves actually want the ticket prices to go down for the arenas and blah blah blah, but they gotta wait till TKO is out of debt, which they said they're on the right trajectory. I don't see how they're on the right trajectory, but we'll see. But what y'all think about that, man? Y'all think the fans is really gonna buy into it, or they ready to make a choice?
Before we get into that, I want to put a pin on the heel thing too. Don't you think there's a couple of untapped gem heels that WWE either doesn't have them in that position or they're using them to do like sillier stuff? Like you could still use Miz as an ultimate quality heel to get people over in singles wrestling. I love what he did with Rusev, but Sheamus is a great heel that you could use to get over. I think there's some untapped veteran heels that could really contribute still. But what do you guys think about that? And then we'll obviously get into the ESPN.
AJ Styles, Dave. Another one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ludwig Kaiser. He don't need to be doing this Americano shit, bro.
Why is this nigga in the mask, bro? He's actually pretty good. Like Ludwig Kaiser, I liked it when he was Gunther's right-hand man more.
Like Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, they could do that bullshit cool, because y'all really don't. There's too many tag teams that's successful on SmackDown, and Raw they're not going to do shit. But Kaiser, of all people, just because I promise you they did that because he could speak Spanish. I promise you that's the only reason why he's the one that's doing that shit, because no one else could probably speak it as fluently as him.
The Triple A viewers could understand the white guy now.
Yep. And he's still not going to win. Chad Gable going to come back and beat him out anyway. So
I want Chad Gable to come back and just ignore that storyline. Honestly, I need him to. He needs to be in some stuff. Another guy, another quality heel when he's healthy. You know.
Yeah.
But Sam, I'll let you go first on the ESPN in the new era.
Honestly, Dave, I'm not even that mad at it. I don't understand what Couch's real beef is. I'm not that mad at it.
Listen,
inflation,
we went from
baby.
Man, we went from the network $10, bruh, $10 a month. Peacock.
Yeah, but Kai, you gotta think about it. WWE could have
everything in this world is up.
Kai, you gotta think WWE could have forced it harder. It could have been 50. It could have been 70 with how inflation be. I'm just grateful it's 30.
No, you gotta think about it. Technically, it still is $50, $60. Think about it. You have to regardless, no matter what, you have to have ESPN Plus too, bro. So if you get it by itself, you're gonna pay the 15. If you get it with the Disney bundle, you're gonna pay the 20. So regardless, you're paying 20 a month plus the 30. So you're still paying $50, bro. Like that's how they try to get. Unless you got cable, who got cable, bro? Come on,
I
man. They know
technically
damn
still
well.
have cable.
Man, you bugging. You probably got a house phone too. What you
Nah,
talking about?
I ain't that outdated.
Like, I mean, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, but it's like, damn, bro, like that's gonna bring some people back to the old days of I'm only getting WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, and fucking War Games, bro. Like, I can't. Some people can't do that every month, bro.
Listen, you right, but I do think it could be a lot worse. And I think, look, not everybody got different levels of financial flexibility, but you're telling me you get. I think even the brokest person could carve aside $30. You could
But
say
Dave,
you could
but
set
Dave,
aside $30, dog.
but Dave, but
That's
Dave,
light.
you letting homie off the hook. If you're gonna complain about that, you
Think
got
about all the content you get for that 30. If we're being fair, no off seasons.
I mean, nah, AEW in the same AEW in the same boat for sure, for sure. They in the same boat.
How
They
much
they
is
they
their, how
they
much are
they,
their shows?
It's 40 now.
They're
It's
charging
40.
boxing prices.
Oh,
They're charging boxing prices. They're
But
charging boxing prices.
the caveat is
And
right.
their pay-per-views be like 6 hours long. Like, damn.
But I
They
mean,
be
but
doing
you
shit
getting your
long.
bang for your buck. Like imagine if the PLE for
Nah,
sure is
they're not
only
giving
4
you the
matches,
library.
bro. If you're paying for
They're not
4 or
giving,
5 matches, bro, come on now. $30
Yeah,
for
but
but
4 or
they ain't
5
giving
matches
you
WWE
the
is
gives you a
crazy.
library.
library of
They
premium
giving you
live
the
events.
library, dog.
That's a lot
Yeah,
of
they're giving you the
content.
library.
Okay, but now Peacock is still gonna have the library.
Yeah.
And then so you gotta have Peacock to have the library. You gotta have ESPN to watch the PLEs. You gotta have Netflix to watch Raw, and then you gotta have
It's a
cable to watch
lot. It
SmackDown.
is a lot.
Like,
It's a lot.
and you gotta have CW to watch. Like that's like, I mean, we gonna make it do what it do, but it's just like, bro. And like
No,
I said, I don't blame WWE.
couch,
It's a TKO thing.
but couch. If put yourself in this shoes, in this seat, right? Everything right now is up. Everything is up. Like they got to get with the program. You know what I mean? So this is their way of getting with the program. Like if you want to see this show, you pay this. You want to see that show, you pay that.
I think they could. I think they
You
could
know,
beat. I think they could beat streaming services out by themselves. I think if they tried to bring back some network type of shit and just did it, I think they could get all their
I
money
don't
back from
think
that
so.
alone.
They tried.
Now revamp
They
the
tried,
network, bro.
though.
I would.
Charge.
I do think
I'll pay
that would
20
be
a month for the network.
that
I'll
would
pay
be
20 a month.
ideal. That would be ideal for it to still be WWE Network, but WWE
Dave,
smart.
that's ideal.
But WWE smart. They know we got this library of content and people want it, so we're gonna to get it on the highest bidder, the highest
The
streaming
money up
service.
front. That's the only reason why they won't do it.
Nah. See, that's the thing. That's ideal for y'all. Y'all being selfish. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta
I'm selfish.
Y'all
I
gotta
don't
look
give a
at their
fuck.
shoes.
I'm thinking about
Y'all
the
being
fans,
selfish.
man. Come on.
Nah, they ain't think about y'all. Fuck y'all. They ain't
That's
think
crazy.
about y'all. We gotta get this money.
and that's why they heels now. That's why.
Listen, everything is up. We have to get with the program. We have to stay on the wave. If they've been discounting us the last 2 years.
Yo, Sam is crazy, yo. I can't
I'm telling you
believe
the truth.
you that fucking ambassador for these niggas' pockets, man. Fuck they pockets, man.
Man, you just want to look at your shoes. Couch.
Hell
Imagine
yeah.
if you work. Imagine if you worked there. If you worked there, you wouldn't be saying this.
Shit, you right, but you know, well, I mean, shit. If they hit me up, maybe I will. But that's neither here nor there, man. So
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Those are the intricacies of it. But you know, we've been talking a lot about heels, and I do think that's like the central importance of why like they're really pissing fans off, especially with the heel work. I mean, baby faces like to dislike ratio. That's gonna stay the same consistently. So we really got to worry about that. But while we here, we might as well discuss these hills, and we might as well rank these hills. While we here, you know how we do. So let's get right into it, y'all. I bet
Listen,
y'all inspect
if
the tier
you
list.
never seen us do a tier list, ain't nobody on the internet do a tier list like us. So let's get it.
That's big facts, man. And listen, we're gonna rank the hills in this WWE current era. Now we got some. Dave gave me some good categories, but I had to that last one. I had to split it up for you. So of course we got despised, which is they got the nuclear heat. We got hated, which is very strong heel work. We got annoying, which is mixed heat. I know a couple that's gonna be there. We have too cool, which is they have heel actions, but they have face reception, and that's not just getting cheers, but I mean actually like having fans like they Cody Rhodes, they what I'm saying, they getting like the real face reception. It's not just them getting random cheers sometimes, because everybody get that. And then last but not least, we got the worst of the worst. We got the no reaction failed heels. People that wear heels, but they don't get no reaction at all. They don't even get booed. They just walk out and shit. So with that being said, man, let's try at least get four piece in, so we can make sure we keep y'all viewership. I know y'all got a short attention span, and I got I got to get this one off first, because this person just entered my top three women's wrestlers off of this work she's doing recently. I think she's a great heel, and I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch. I'm gonna go with hated strong heel work. I feel like she's doing some great heel work currently. This I love every time she does the big time Bex thing, which is this is like a big time Bex 2.0. I feel like it's great, and I feel like she's about to add value to the vision. I want to know what y'all think about that.
I love what she's doing for the Intercontinental Championship division. The Women's
Mm-hmm.
Intercontinental Championship division, I found myself interested in it. The match with Nikki Bella wasn't that bad. The match with Lyra and Bailey wasn't bad. I agree with you. That's a good spot for her. Strong heel work.
We smoking that SmackDown United States Women's Championship. We smoking on that shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Just,
Nah, I like Julia. Give her some more time.
nah, I like it too, but
I
she
like the
she
package with Kiana James. I want to give it a little more time.
you know what? Since we here, let's do this different. We gonna all do a whole four at one time. So then I give you even
Hold
more
on,
time to explain.
hold
Y'all
on,
want to do it
hold on.
like that?
I mean, we could, but I haven't thought of my four yet. I'll be real with
Okay, okay, I got you. What you was they saying?
So can Becky possibly be an annoying? No.
From the reception that I see, I don't see her getting cheers like that as
not
far as the
not
crowd goes.
recently, not recently.
Mm-mm.
Nah, I'll say that.
In the
I
beginning, for
think in the
sure.
beginning of her last heel run, she was kind of getting some cheers in there, but I think changing that whoa music really helped her
Hmm.
get that heel heat.
She even got booed in Ireland after
Yeah,
she came out
yeah.
and started doing
That
the
was on
promo.
point.
So
That's when
I
you
don't
know
know.
you're doing it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because I'm thinking the first heel run it was mixed. This heel run's way better. So I don't know. It's kind of a split thing with me, but I'm not gonna fight too hard on the hated. She could stay there. She could stay there.
But so Sam, do you have four in mind, or you just want to go back and forth and think about it on the fly?
I don't know if I got four in mind, but you could put almost or almost in no reaction.
I feel it. So let's just go back and forth then. Oh man. But I mean, you can't get a reaction if you ain't on TV.
Yeah, that's not fair to me, man.
What about when they were trying to put him on TV?
He got a reaction
I mean, no AAA, he got it, but AAA, he got a
when
welcome
he
back type of
fought Brock
reaction.
Lesnar. Please watch that match. He had a
Dang,
reaction, dog. Don't
dang,
play my man, dog. When he
dang.
fought Bobby Lashley, he got a reaction, dog. When he fought Seth Rollins, these were okay matches. That's all I'm saying as a heel. We're talking about heel. We're not talking about the GOAT
No,
category.
I'm saying we can't. So, are you willing to put him in too cool? How is he too cool?
He's not in none of these categories. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying, coach.
I think
If I would have put like a
he's a serviceable
bland,
heel.
oh,
I don't think he's a serviceable.
I don't know, bro.
Serviceable.
When he was with AJ Styles,
that's his best
that
work.
was he.
That's
his best work as a lackey.
But it wasn't because of him.
Why every bodyguard gotta be a lackey, bro? He is a bodyguard.
That's the role. Who cares? That's the role.
It's a great role.
It's not an insult.
No, think about this. Him and the tall nigga
heel is
MFT.
supposed to, especially a giant heel, is supposed to dominate with his power and get booed. He did do that. He did that.
I think him and the taller Tonga nigga is in the same.
You can't say no. You can't say no react. You can't say no reaction. You're lying. Y'all are some fucking haters, and y'all know it, dog. Y'all are some fun. Just because you don't like the guy, he gotta get no reaction.
It's not
no reaction, bro.
I like Omos.
Dave.
Omos is a talent, bro.
Dave.
But as a heel, though,
that's what I'm saying.
He got boost. It wasn't crickets out there. Don't act like it was crickets, bro.
Dave,
so what is he?
Giant. When you are a giant,
I'd rather, for the sake of this, put him in Too Cool. I'll take that.
I'm not putting them in Too Cool.
No.
Yo, you just asked me where you putting them, and you saying no.
He don't get face reception.
He gets no reaction, bro.
Not face reception.
You gotta bring up legendary figures that he's standing next to just to get a reaction from this man.
Not fair. That's not fair.
You are a giant.
He got a reaction. He got a reaction against everybody, bro.
Dog. He wasn't getting nothing until Brock Lesnar blessed him. Let's be real.
Yeah, hating, bro. That match was really good. It was.
That might have to be a topic for the screen, bro. We might have to really sit down and think about that.
Omos needs more burn. Y'all are acting like it was all his fault, bro. He needs more reps, bro.
You can say that about a lot of people, though.
So. No, bro. No, you can't say that.
Don't let him get away with that. He's a giant.
He needs more burn. This isn't Hulk Hogan's era. Even big men got to be able to hold their own a little bit. But go ahead. Go ahead.
You got, Dave?
Oh, it's me. Put my man Austin Theory in strong heel. He would be nuclear heat if Triple H didn't fuck him up. But put Austin Theory in strong heel work. Go ahead, argue, guys.
Nah, that's my guy. I mean, when he had definitely hit the height, to me, which is crazy, I think the height of his shit was the cell phone shit, and I hated the cell phone shit.
That cell phone shit was lit.
Looking back now, that was some good heel work. I ain't gonna hold you.
That was strong work, and I think the tag team can let him stay there. The one with Waller.
Yeah, he if he was active, he would be. I think he could be higher than that, but they did it to him.
If Vince was in charge, he would be in nuclear.
He would be bigger.
But I think he belongs here.
I got a good one for y'all that niggas don't really care about, but. I love Aleister Black, but no reaction. As a heel, no. As a heel, this shit not working with Damian Priest. I don't understand. Even with R-Truth, this shit not working, bro. I'm with it. He's a terrible heel, bro. Sorry.
Yes.
Wow. All right.
I'm with it.
I'm not even.
Yo, this nigga.
This nigga Dave is great. Dave,
you can't be a lawyer for everybody, dog.
Well, I said I was gonna take my L. I'm not even gonna disagree, bro. Wow.
He ain't doing shit. He
just turned heel a month ago, Kai.
We talking about currently. We talking about current events,
up, bro.
We're talking about currently, yeah.
I let it play out. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, Becky only been
here. He can't get too cool.
But hell no, he don't get face. No, because the crowd want to cheer for him because they like him. But since he's a heel, they don't even like his action, so he don't get nothing. It's just
you think he's supposed to be a face?
I think so.
Hell yeah.
That's interesting, man. But
Dave,
that's what he always been.
Remember when he first showed up? Everybody loved that shit.
Yeah, but I could see. I think to be honest with you, I think WWE is kind of trying to make him tweener Like I can lean either which way, but I could see what y'all are saying. It hasn't been a bomb heel turn, but his dark character, I think, could lean either which way pretty well. But that's just me.
You can't have an entrance like that and be a fucking a heel. I'm sorry. That entrance is too fucking cool. Cause it's kind of like
It's
I want to
fire.
cheer for the
Fire.
entrance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I feel you. I feel
It
you.
reminds me of that Finn Balor Demon stuff. They
It's
love
kind of
Word.
better.
What you got, Sam? Hold on me. There we go.
I'm gonna put let me put Solo in the mix.
That's a tough one.
Solo's
Yeah.
doing some pretty good work though lately. I ain't gonna front.
It's not him. It's how it's being booked, bro. This nigga is the only nnigga to win a belt and lose 4 times in a row. I've never seen no shit like that.
But
ever.
his promos have really stepped up. I gotta give it to him. He's found his like personality on the mic pretty well lately, I think.
I think he got mixed heat for sure though, because people don't want to admit this, but they actually really do like him and want him to be successful. But because he's getting heat for the wrong reasons. Like his promos is funny and
I
shit.
think he gets heat
because he's
I
ass.
think he gets heat better than a lot of people right now, to be honest with you. I feel like on a normal night,
that MFT shit is ass.
it is ass.
Not because of him, but the
not
rest of them.
I guess he does his part, and the rest of them, I don't even. JC Mateo, he's mad ugly. I don't know why he's always on TV, bro. This dude does not have a face for TV, but I don't know. I'm okay with Solo being there, but I like what he's been doing a lot, honestly.
I wish he was by himself doing it, but
Yeah.
that's neither. You know, what you got, Dave?
But damn, that's tough. I can't say it's a complete failure, so I'm only gonna put him in too cool because I don't think it was a complete failure. But if you say it's a failure, I won't argue with you. But it had, I think his first heel run had some success, but put Shinsuke in too cool. I think he was way better as a face.
I think that the new when he won the US belt, that shit could have worked. If they didn't just they fucked that up, bro. That shit was actually pretty dope.
Commit to it. They didn't commit to it.
I agree with Dave, but I will say I did love that time when he was just low blowing people out of nowhere.
That shit could have worked.
And he was saying no speaking English.
Yeah.
He was
dodging
questions. Yeah,
they
could have played off his lack of English like that, bro.
Yeah, they could have. They could have. That would have been the first time I would actually rooted for.
He was entertaining when he was doing that.
To be world champion first time.
And I think his theme song makes him too cool. Like the beat, the rhythm of it. Yeah. People like singing it.
But the new one, they got it right though. It was like more mellow. You couldn't. But
you can still hear the beat. It's similar still.
I mean, shit. You pay for that shit.
But they got it right.
That. Damn. Yeah, they fucked him up. I feel bad for him. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, he's done anyway.
He's talented.
Yeah.
Right.
Who the fuck else? Yeah. Let me show the ladies some love. I know a really, really good. I mean, that's too easy though. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it. No, actually, who got some nuclear heat? I gotta give it to. I think Nia Jax has done a phenomenal. She's
one of the best heaters.
Only ones, bro. Because Naomi got some good.
One of the
Naomi
real
got
heaters.
good heat. Naomi got good heat, but it's like people still be cheering for her. She be like, damn, stop. I know she be like, stop fucking cheering. I'm trying to do a promo. Like even when she was like announcing her baby and shit like that, like she still was like, damn, I'm trying to stay in character. But Nia Jax, she got real heat, bro.
It's a real heel.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I think she does the best job heel wise for women. She does.
Word up. I'll throw Charlotte up there too. When she is a heel, I'll say her too.
Yes. Let me put put Finn Balor in no reaction.
I agree, Sam. He's tailor made to be a baby face.
Yeah,
He's a baby face, bro.
I
There's
think
nothing bad about that little boy, bro.
if he gets anything, I would
Yeah,
say
yeah.
it's off of just being in the Judgment Day. I'm not gonna lie.
The
Him
Judgment
by
Day's done,
him
dog.
him by himself, he don't really
They
get
get no,
nothing.
they get no reaction too.
No, NXT he did a good job. NXT he was a good heel, but other than that, I don't know. He was whooping Damian Priest's ass. I like that, but other than that, I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Damn, poor Finn Balor. What you got?
It's me.
Mm.
I know people look. I think WWE doesn't commit to him enough, but this guy always gets loud boos and some of the loudest heat on the roster, especially when he was big slapping Otis. Chad Gable, nuclear heat.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, when he first started to shoot shit, I think he was
Even
doing a
that
good
got
job.
over. It was
Yeah,
corny, but it got over. You know, you know what Chad Gable is? He's like, I'm not saying he's on this guy's level, but stylistically and skill set wise and personality, he's like Kurt Angle and Owen Hart, like fused together on some like Dragon Ball Z shit. Like their skill sets just combine together, and you get Chad Gable. But yeah, I think he belongs here.
yeah, I agree. He can go between either or, but
Yep,
I'll give him credit
It
because
could,
even the Americano shit, he kind of got that over by
he
himself.
did.
it could be either or. He's been making lemonade out of lemons.
Word up, some bullshit lemons.
I died.
Let me see. This one is a damn. It's very early, but I'm already gonna say I think Blake Monroe is already got some. She's definitely not annoying. She's a heel for sure. People like her because of where she came from, but I think she's doing some for NXT. She definitely got to be doing some strong work, with because she making Joy and Grace actually look like a baby face that people want to feel bad for, which is crazy because how you gonna make somebody that fucking big feel like a? So I
Yeah,
think
she's
Blake Monroe doing a
decent.
good job.
Yeah, but she's doing an awesome job. But I still feel like with that NXT audience, especially, she leans too cool right now.
Mm.
I think people want
Yeah,
to like her because she's that new AEW signing that WWE got from
I agree.
AEW. So,
I ain't mad at that.
but
I'll go down.
I think she will be a good heel.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah,
All right, what we got? What we got? We got some good ones.
Who's up?
Sam.
it's me, right? Yeah, yeah. Um, let's put Miz at the highest level.
Yeah. Even with this,
Even with this
side
yeah,
quest.
this side commission he's gonna get Carmelo Hayes over as a face. I'll say that.
Yeah, we all know he has to sacrifice because he's the veteran.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't
he
disagree with
has to
that.
be there.
Hopefully, he can help him become a face. We'll see. What you got, Dave?
Damn, I want to pick this guy, but wait, I can pick this guy actually, even though he's technically here. But my man Kevin Owens in Nuclear Heat. Fucking
Oh yeah,
pile drive Cody Rhodes. That move has not been used for over 15 years, and he just did it. And I don't care, man. We all know he protected him, but the way it looked on TV was it was perfect. It looked like he killed the guy, man. I,
yeah.
I,
And he
I think he's certified, man,
and he could trash talk with anybody.
with anybody.
Yeah, Kevin Owens the only person that get a pass for being on that Big Show shit. Because Kevin Owens do switch a lot, but when he do, he do it good, bro.
Not quickly though. Not as quickly.
But shit, that nigga been facing Hill at least 7 times a piece. I'm
Yeah,
like, yo, this shit
yeah,
crazy.
absolutely. And his career is not even that long. His career is not even
Word
that
up,
long.
He
bro.
said he's on that Big Show shit.
Nah,
Dead
he is.
ass.
He is.
Hmm.
That's crazy. That's what that's called because it's real.
That should be an archetype.
Real talk.
We did 4, but let's do one more round.
Who's up?
Me. Ooh, I don't. It's a lot of good ones. Ooh, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. I'll show love to the next generation, man. Trick Williams. Oh my gosh, phenomenal
That's my
job.
dude, dog.
I'm gonna go.
Do it, man.
Fuck it. I'm putting him in hated. Yeah. I'm putting him in hated, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I thought you,
especially by TNA fans.
He's putting in work though, as that cocky heel with swag. Like this guy, put him on the main roster, man. He got it. He got that it factor.
Yeah.
He surpassed Carmelo Hayes. I never thought I'd see no shit like that, bro. That's it's not Carmelo Hayes' fault, but
say what you want. A big part of it is the size. He's way bigger.
Shawn Michaels booking the hell out of him. So good job for Trick Williams, man. That's fucking dope. What you got, Sam?
I'm gonna say, is that Tommaso Ciampa down
there? Yep. Ugly as hell.
He actually was a good heel in NXT.
No, put him in what?
Put him in no reaction.
Oh, you want him there by himself, or you want a partner to join him?
His partner could join him.
There you go. We can do tag team.
That's fucked up.
I didn't know that was part of the rules. I would have did that.
No, that's kind of fly though. Nah, I don't like them as heels like that. I don't like them as heels like that.
But you know what,
boring
though?
Team on the roster.
You got to give Tommaso credit for his NXT heel run, though. Yeah, I'll say that.
I'm gonna give credit to Candice. I think Candice LeRae right now is actually adding a little value to them because that SummerSlam shit. The only issue with them is they're good at wrestling like heels, so it's just hard to get heel reception. Yeah. They can wrestle as heels. They wrestle good as hell as heels, like cutting off the ring and shit. But
they boring.
Yeah. Now they acting like DA, like stupid goofy shit. Like niggas always gotta be on some goofy shit. Right? I mean, what's that bullshit after SummerSlam yelling in niggas' face and shit? Man, Dave, what you got for the final, man?
Man, damn, so many options. I'm gonna be honest, man.
Oh shit.
Oh man. Nah, I'm not gonna do them like that, man. Cause part of it's not their fault, but
man, get them niggas out of here, man.
Nah, yeah. Yo, this version right now, and it's a lot of it's because they don't got the opponents, but I gotta call it what it is. The New Day, put them in fail. Put them in failed. They're failing, bro. They don't a lot of again.
Wait, I disagree. Whoa. I disagree.
They're failing, bro.
No way, Dave.
No, they're failing. I hate to say it. They're failing, bro. A lot of it is, like I said, a lot of it's because they don't got the opponents to match up with them. But this segment's a corny, bro. Like we're grieving the title. They're dressed in all black. They're hanging out with Grayson Waller. It doesn't click. There's no flow. There's no purpose. Like they don't really got a purpose right now. Now, if you put them against a reunited Usos, they'll get that groove back.
They could go in annoying.
Wait,
bro.
hold on.
They could go in annoying. I'll take annoying. Wait
a minute. No, wait. So does that mean we gotta move it? Does that mean we gotta move Miz down?
Why?
Nah.
Because when's the last time he had a strong heel run?
But he been written off TV though.
Yeah, he was written off to a little bit of recently ago. And let's be fair, he's getting Mello over. He's doing something to benefit the future. What is New Day doing hanging out with Grayson Waller?
I'm not talking about now. I'm just saying, like, it's been some years since he's had like
You remember like
nah,
you remember like
the shit with Karrion Kross was good.
Yeah, bro. The shit with Karrion Kross.
He turned on R-Truth. That was recent.
But these guys right here, the New Day, a few years ago were strong, bro.
They were baby faces a few years ago.
Not the whole time.
You talking about like almost a decade ago when they were first the New Day, like their first run with Big E and everything when they were.
I think the beginning of the heel run just justifies them not being in no reaction, and like you said,
I'm talking about this version.
You said their segments is corny, they blah blah blah. That's still good. That's still
no. I'm talking about
you're getting a reaction.
It's not entertaining, and I know New Day could entertain, bro. It's not entertaining right now what they're doing.
Nah, I'm holding on to when they turned on Big E. I think that's that segment and
did they live up? Be honest. Do you remember all that heat they got in that segment? That was supposed to set them into another stratosphere of heat. Did they maintain that? They didn't live up to that breakup.
That's not on them. That's not on them.
It's not completely on them, but some of it is. What are they doing?
They had them lose to another heel faction. That's a WWE call. They lost to the Judgment Day.
WWE's messing up. I'll say that.
So but, I think they could. I think they could be.
Let them face the Usos. The Usos about to get back together. Now the New Day could be heels. I say run that back.
Yeah, because that's another thing I was gonna point out. The babyface tag team market
sucks.
Is poor.
It sucks. It does. Then why turn them heel in to begin with? You know what I'm saying? But that's a different.
I agree.
I will put them in annoying.
I'll take annoying. I'll take annoying.
I was honestly gonna say mix. Yeah. Mix is fine.
I'll take annoying.
Because compared to these niggas, compared to these niggas, these are the fucking Hardy Boys compared to these niggas. So
yeah, compared to those niggas, if you give New Day quality opponents, they'll be up there in the nuclear.
And they're definitely not putting them in the same boat as Shinsuke.
That's the tier list. Let's get back to the studio. All right, y'all. So that was a banger video. It's gonna be a long video, so y'all make sure y'all better watch it. And we got a lot of people left over. So if y'all want to see a part 2, man, y'all make sure y'all check out Wrestling with Things. You already know how we do. See, we think 10 steps ahead, but I appreciate my brothers from coming through, man. Plug everything in before we get up out of here.
Yo, thank y'all for tuning in, man. You know the vibes, man. Y'all can find us on YouTube at Wrestling with Things. Subscribe to the channel.
What he said, join in part 2.
Sir, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Leave your comments down below. If y'all want to, do the tier list yourselves, let me know. I'll put the link in the description so y'all could get involved. And look forward to seeing the homies on the next stream. Peace out.